want to be secure because when you're secure, you feel better. When you're secure, your children are better off. When you're secure, everything, life is easier when you're financially secure. It's very hard when you're financially insecure. So financial security, that is how you, that to me, that's being black, right? So before you pay everybody else, just pay yourself too. And you do that for 5 or 10 years, bam, you're liquid. 10 years, you become a rich person. And then your biggest problem is that you're going to talk to a bunch of people that are going to get mad at you for being successful when everybody else is suffering. They're going to be like, that Negro, he only reason he got money and call his daddy gave him all that money and he just was born. You don't know what it's like to struggle. You don't know what it's like when I go through. It happens. They do that deliberately. People manipulate us so much. The politicians and everybody, they want you to just really hate anybody who is doing well so that when they come around and say, "Hey brother, I want to help you out. I want to show you how to do what I did." It's like, well, he can't talk to you because he doesn't understand what it's like to be. How do you know that? You don't know that. There's millions of people that look like us who started from the bottom and actually found a way to achieve financial security. And I think that the part of the reason that the division is pushed and that it occurs is because I really just think that there are people that need you to be hopeless so they can be the one supplying the hope. It reminds me of how an abuser, they say, when you study the psychology of abusive men and abusive women in relationships, what they do is they isolate you from anybody that can help you. They don't want, because they want you to think that they're your only hope. That's why the hooker loves the pimp, right? Why you love the pimp? He is not your friend, but that's what he should convince you that he is. So anyway, let me stop talking about that because I don't want to make nobody mad or offend anybody. But I want to finish up reading Dwayne's story. He also says, third, I like this. I like the specifics, Dwayne, by the way. This is really great. I like tangibles. So the third, he says, third, I built a fund which allowed me to buy 100 shares of stock and I sold covered calls and I make weekly income selling stock options and the quality of my family has improved tremendously. Look at that.